So, how's your dinner?
Oh, it's quite divine.
Divine.
Well, yes. It's very, very delicious.
You know, this meat is so tender you can cut it with a butter knife.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mm-hmm.
How may I help you, madam?
Yes. Do you happen to have a reservation for Mr. Eric Forrester?
No.
I saw him come in here.
You did, but he doesn't have a reservation.
Well, where is he?
At the bar. I'll take you to him.
No, that's all right. He's expecting me. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
What can I get for you?
Let's see. What shall I have? How about a vodka martini?
Coming right up.
Thank you.
Sheila? Hi.
Mr. Forrester.
You meeting somebody here?
No, I'm here alone. Well, what about you? Are you here for a business meeting?
No. No, I'm here alone, too.
This is, one of my actually my favorite place in this house.
A swimmer. Something else I didn't know about you.
Used to be. Would you like a glass of wine?
Sure.
To tell you the truth, I rarely go in the water these days.
Still your favorite place, then?
Oh, of course. It's filled with memories. All those summers when we raised the kids, you know, water sports and barbecues and wonderful things like that.
Thank you. Doesn't depress you?
The memories? No, they're not depressing at all.
Oh. Wish I could say that. Yeah, cheers.
Well, naturally, that remark has piqued my curiosity. Do you have a lot of sad memories, Jay?
Everybody has some, don't they?
That's true. I suppose if I wanted to, I could say a 30-year marriage destroyed by an opportunistic young woman is depressing. But I've made a decision, and I'm not going to do that.
Let's go skinny dipping.
I'm just asking you to trust me.
And I'm asking you to trust me. Reg, our lives are one now. There is nothing that we cannot share. Well, it's not like you have an alternative here, Reg. This is a marriage. You can't have secrets.
You expect a lot out of this marriage.
I give a lot, too.
This is not something you want to hear.
Now I want to hear it more than ever. What is it? What's going on? Just tell me.
I hate to tell you this. It's Brooke. She's pregnant, and the baby might be mine.
The bold and the beautiful, This portion sponsored by Advil. In tablets or caplets, Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Well, you're certainly right about one thing. That is not something I wanted to hear.
That's why I haven't told you.
But it's something I have to hear. Tell me more.
Brooke found out she was pregnant the day we were married.
Don't tell me you knew that while we were standing at the altar.
No. Brooke came to the church, but it was too late. She didn't tell me until we got back from our honeymoon.
How pregnant is she?
Further along than she thought.
So then this obviously happened before you backed away from her.
Oh, yeah. And long before you and I were involved.
You said that the baby might be yours. What does that mean?
Dad could also be the father.
Good old Brooke.
Another reason I haven't told you is because, quite frankly, I haven't known how to deal with it.
How do you feel about it?
I feel like I want to do the responsible thing.
Responsible thing? What is that?
I don't know yet, Taylor. And frankly, I don't care. All I care about right now is you and what your feelings are.
Me?
Yeah.
My world just came crashing in on me, that's all. My husband of a couple of weeks comes home and tells me there's a woman out there that might be carrying his baby. How am I supposed to feel?
Angry, frustrated, bitter.
All of that and a lot more. So where does Brooke stand on all this? No, don't tell me. I already know. She's certain the baby is yours, isn't she? She expects you to walk away from me and be a father to the child. Am I right? Well, am I right? Am I?
What Logan wants isn't of the remotest importance. All that matters is you and me and how we're gonna deal with it.
You and me?
Us, Doc. We're one. Remember?
Would you care to discuss politics?
Politics?
Yes, well, that is what you usually talk about, isn't it? Tell me, what candidates do you like?
Oh, which one do you like?
Bill Clinton, most definitely.
Yes, yes. The younger and the more handsome.
No. For the issues that he stands on.
What issues?
Well, the issues,
You mean the deficit?
Oh, the deficit. Yes, precisely. Now, that is an interesting issue.
Yes, it's very interesting. Do you know about the deficit?
Do I know what it is?
Well, why don't you give me your views?
Well, I would be much more interested in hearing your views.
Well, I personally think that they should legalize it. I think every good American family should have one, and I also think it should be sold in the drugstore, under prescription only, of course.
Oh, of course, yes. Oh, wonderful idea.
I'm glad you agree.
You see, we do have similar views on this issue.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to talk about anything else?
No.
Oh. Bill, let's dance.
So, do you do this often?
What, come here alone? No, very rarely. Although I suppose I'll be doing more of that in the future.
Why?
Oh, I've just had to face a certain reality about my life, and that reality is a life without Brooke.
Sorry.
It's all right. Fact is, you've been a great help to me.
Well, I'd like to continue to be a great help.
Thank you.
So, how is the baby?
Baby, well, he's fine. Although that was a pretty close call he had the other day.
Yes, you know, Judy seems like a very nice lady, but she also seems to be very accident-prone. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if anything should happen to Judy, please know that I'm available to keep an eye on the baby.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Would you like to dance?
Me?
Yes, you.
I'd love to.
Good. Come on. Sheila, there's a gentleman on the dance floor here that I know, and he's with someone I would never have expected him to be with.
Really?
Uh-huh. Would you like to do a little reconnoitering?
Why not?
Good. Well, Bill Spencer.
Hello, Eric.
Hello, Mr. Forrester.
Darla, it's lovely to see you again. This is Sheila Carter.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Perhaps the two of you would like to join William and I. We got the best seat in the house right over here next to the window.
You know, I think you're right. Actually, that's a lovely idea, but another time. Yeah, besides, we're leaving.
Leaving? Spence, we haven't even finished our dance yet.
Spence?
Excuse us.
Would you like to finish
your-
my chicken? Excuse me. Good night.
I can't. To tell you the truth, I'm not quite sure that I believe I've actually done this, gone skinny dipping.
You did it. I'd say you seem kind of proud of it, too.
You know, if my children found out about this, there'd be absolutely no living with them. Of course, on the other hand, they wouldn't believe it was true anyway.
Your children are no longer children.
That's true, isn't it? But I think you and I just behaved like a couple of kids.
We were having fun. Now, there's no law against that, is there?
No, but God, skinny dipping.
I won't tell anybody if you don't. Next time, maybe we can leave the lights on.
Thank you, Bill. And I'm very sorry.
Darla, listen,
No,
I want...
really. You don't have to say anything.
You know, I think I'm the one that should apologize to you.
You? Why you? You didn't ruin my evening. I certainly did ruin yours, though.
You know, maybe if you didn't try so hard
I just didn't want to disappoint you.
by being yourself.
Yeah, by being myself. Listen, those kind of restaurants, you know, they're just not my style. I don't think there was one fried thing on that menu. Unless those little slimy things were fried. Were those fried? I really couldn't tell.
The escargot were poached.
Poached? Oh, whatever. Kind of reminded me of those slimy little critters that crawl up the side of my apartment building. Oh, anyway, it's over. I'll just go back to my burritos. And you can go back to the Cafe Russe. With somebody else. Why are you looking at me like that?
You know, I was just thinking. I mean, this is really you. This is the way you act. Not like you did over in the restaurant.
Spence, you don't need someone like me.
You know, you're very real. And you're very human. And you're very lovely. And what makes you think I don't need someone like you? Can I call you sometime? Soon? Good night.
I can't believe this is happening to me. To me. To me.
I haven't danced like this since my wedding night.
Well, your wife doesn't know what she's missing.
She seems to think she does.
You know, Eric, I have a wonderful idea.
What?
Let's not talk about her tonight.
You're right. That is a wonderful idea.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, Mr. Forrester. Your office just called.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Certainly.
So what is it?
It's Brooke. She's on her way home from Holland.
Look, I'm sorry if I'm handling this unprofessionally.
I didn't really expect a professional response. Fortunately, Brooke's out of the country at the moment.
Until when?
I don't know.
Find out.
Why?
I want to see her.
Doc.
Rich, I'm going to see her. The minute she gets back in this country, I am going to see her in my office. She is not going to drive us crazy the next 9 months. Brooke is going to face reality, and she is going to face it now.
Have some, dear?
Oh, no, thank you. Well, what shall we do? Would you like some dinner?
Beautiful full moon tonight.
Mm.
Surf's up.
Have you ever surfed?
No, but I'm game.
Well, I'm not. I have.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. I'm a California girl.
Oh.
There are a lot of things that I've done in my lifetime. You'd be surprised.
I just got the strongest urge.
Well, don't ask permission.
If I ask, I wouldn't get it.
Absolutely not.
I definitely